What's up, everybody? I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw, yeah! And we're going back to the Red Hood, yup, Batman. And he's trying to figure out what to do. He has suspicions about the Red Hood, but he needs to go see an old friend and get some advice about life and death. So join us as the Cape Crusader goes looking for Superman and old friends. And now the Black Mask is kind of wondering who this Red Hood is, who's been destroying his operations little by little while Batman's taking a trip to Metropolis. As Red Hood stands before a hero, a vigilante named Opaque. Actually, she was an assassin, but Batman decided to let her stay like the Huntress. She got rid of basically the mask and the costume, but she's still a very deadly fighter. Now, the Red Hood stands before her. And he's kind of explaining who he is and what he's exactly doing here. Because he does believe in justice, but in a very different form of justice. He actually wants to take control of everything and run it from the inside out. But he invited all these people. All these men that have done so many disgusting things. So many things. And the Red Hood plans, stocks, and waits. These are all the Black Mask men. And he plans to deal his own version of justice out. Opaque looks at him. And now, there's some industrial espionage going on here. They're basically stealing the hard drives and the information. And they're smashing everything up to make it look like a smash and grab, but they know exactly what they're after. And they're basically just bashing in stuff, you know. I guess this is the best part next to getting paid. But anyways, as this guy's about to smash something down with a bat, the bat has been taken away by, of course, the bat. Yep, Batman is here. Batman is in Metropolis. And Batman's dispensing his own kind of justice. Love how he tells that guy to be quiet as he kicks him in the chin. And of course, the other men get taken out by Batman one by one. The Cape Crusader is in great form tonight. And he's in a bad mood. And that does not pay dividends for the crooks of Metropolis. Someone's foolish enough to pull a Uzi on him, but all of a sudden, there's just a blur. And Batman says he could have took it. But, of course, Superman says he knows, but he wanted to help. I mean, that's what a big blue Boy Scout does. And of course, Superman's a little surprised to see him in his city since Batman is so protective of his city. But he told him, you know, he should have told me I could have got theater tickets. I wonder what theater show they would have went to see. Anyways, he says they need to talk, so they walk off, leaving the criminals there and caught for the police to show up. And this shows how long they've known each other, how long they've been friends, associates, you know, members of the same team. Even though they do have opposite views on certain things, they are friends. And these two are, well, I wouldn't exactly say friends. And this is where Red Hood is reading off the litany of sins that these guys have done. And what exactly he's planning to do now that he's in Gotham. And Opaque is just kind of weighing her options. She's wondering what exactly she's going to do. Because she used to do a lot of stuff similar to what he did. And now he's going down there. He's going down there to kick some ass. And he invites her to join him. And of course, you know, this girl does not shy away from a fight. As he jumps down there. And Red Hood knows how to take care of business. He's had combat training. He's had a lot of different training. And plus he's aggressive and mean. He knows how to take care of a crowd. And Opaque, on the other hand, same thing. And she figures, why not? I mean, look at her beating the hell out of some of Gotham's grimiest criminals. Scum. And they're getting what's coming to them. And the fight is on. The Red Hood is sparing no one. As Superman and Batman, Clark and Bruce have a talk. He's asking about when he died. Did he feel anything? Was there a presence? Did he come back? What happened? And Superman's death was interesting because it was like a mirror death. It was like a hibernation, but it still counted as death. I mean, if you read the issues, his father did have to bring him back. Very fascinating. But Bruce is faced with his own issues. He's wondering why. Because someone may have come to life. And he needs to know why or how. Or if it was his mistake, or if it was magic. Or if it was just the realities crossing or something happening. Well, there's been so many that have crossed over again. But this triggered something in Bruce. Because when this man fell, when this soldier fell, it hit Bruce hard. And now, the Red Hood and Opaque are fighting. And yeah, they're basically ducking and dodging. And Red Hood gives her a few tips, to stay in the air. It's harder for them to shoot. You can tell the Red Hood's just having a good time. He is having a great time. And he's just beating the hell out of these guys over and over again. Of course, the smoke starts to rise out, and Opaque decides to take an exit outside because of all the gunfire. Now, at this point, Red Hood is just toying with him. Red Hood is just toying with him until he finds the toy that he wants. And he pulls out a Terminator 2 size chain gun and boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. I mean, he is blowing these people away. I mean, he is just murdering these people. Opaque's a little surprised because this isn't the way it's supposed to be done, as he holds the barrel to her throat. He doesn't do things Batman's way. He does things his own way. He has his own form of justice. And it's not fear. It's killing them off once and for all. It's making sure they can hurt no one else. As she begins to brag how fast she is and how her skills are, he stabs her with a knife that quickly. And stabs her to one of the boxes and leaves her there. And says this is the way he does business. He points the gun at her. Will she die? Will she live to see tomorrow? What about the Red Hood's plans? Well, we'll find out the next time, won't we? And I'll catch you on the flip side, yeah!